Bonjour mes amis, c'est moi Stephanie and welcome to your Workout Wednesday here at Say Yes, Pilates and Beyond, where I help you master moving into joyful and expansive connection to your radiant body home, heart open, moving energy. And today is a gyrotonic hamstring series part 2. All you'll need is your mat. So let's move. To begin, find your way down to your back on the mat. And then just begin by letting yourself be supported by your mat under you, the ground, the earth. Make sure all your hairs and your clothing are comfortably situated. And then make a diamond with your hands and then place that diamond underneath your pelvis. And it really is, your booty is too low, your lower back is too high, just like we do with the roller often. You're resting the back of your pelvis, your sacrum, on your wrists. So your fingers might be free. So feel free to wiggle them. And then float your legs and just wiggle your pelvis into a comfortable place there. Allow your legs to give a shimmy wiggle to the space around them. Circle the ankles. Let them just breathe and yawn and wake up for a moment. And then find a soft open bend of the knees and just begin to tap. It's almost like a double bent knee scissors. And I also call these abdominals that you might actually enjoy. Our neck gets a breather, our shoulders get a breather so that we can really focus on connecting deeply through the legs and hips into our seat center, into our core being. And I will go ahead and link up over there the gyrotonic hamstrings series that I've already done. You'll need a band and a roller to support you. So it's a great complement to today's flow. If you haven't already, allow that pumping breath in. Feel free to close the eyes and just enjoy that rhythm and that sensation, the sound of your feet tapping down. Let that go. Place all four limbs high into the sky. Give a shaky, shaky. Swirl the wrists and the ankles again. Give the hands a little scrub. They might need it. And then replace the diamond, your booty on the wrists there. And then from here, now this bent knee position is going to be home. And now from there, we're going to lengthen the top leg up. We're going to slide the bottom leg long, reach up through the heels, lengthen through the knees. Feel that tensegrity, the integrity of living and lengthening and expanding through tension. Specifically in your, for me, I'm feeling, calves, behind the knees. You might feel your hamstrings, your feet, your hips, lots of things are integrated here. And then we come back home. So take a big yawn as your legs yawn. And then exhale, return to that floating center. And in. And X. Changing the pace of it. In. And X. And as we yawn into more expansion and connection, thank you so much, subscribers, for being here. Welcome, new subscribers. Everyone hit that bell. Fresh videos like this drop every Wednesday, and every other Monday I bring you a quick tip. Want to join me live for class? Well, I have an app. How about that? It is absolutely free to join our Nexus community, and from there you can drop into class. Everything is in the description. We are the incoming. Me and my dear sister goddess, Jem Burns. It feels so good to yawn. and maybe one more. Evening out. And then excellent. One more time, go ahead and shake, shake, shake. Give your hands a break. And then the last time to reset here. So we're gonna take a nice big skip. You can point the feet, reaching through the knees a bit more. Allow one knee to fold, opposite leg to drop. And let's actually, boing, allow the calf, the leg, the foot to tap all the way down. And it is this rebound, like you're jumping on a trampoline, or that sense of it. Finding that pumping breath again. And as you get into the rhythm of this, you might find that, oh, when I reach up, naturally my pelvis floats off the hands a little bit. If that, literally floats your bassin, your pelvis there, your pelvic boat, allow that to happen as much as you can. And as much as you can, bring your focus, of course, to your breath and how it pumps in that center, to take it away a bit, the focus away from the neck and into the belly. Flex the feet and continue that floaty skip. If you are familiar with being in the cables there, go ahead and you can point the bent knee, flex the long leg, and switch. Now, if that feels almost too much of a brain-body smoothie and it's interrupting your flow or your breath, go ahead and choose whatever foot position suits you best in this moment. It really is about meeting yourself where you are. And if you absolutely love the gyrotonic method and the gyrokinesis method and the way that I teach it, check out my description. I have these Pilates packs, class packs, and I have several rentals of gyrotonic and gyrokinesis. So I have the cardiovascular breathing progression, a 3-hour workshop, and I created these gyrotonic at home. So with just the help of props, you don't need a tower, you just need the willingness to create the space. And they were so much fun to create. So I hope you enjoy them. It gives you almost a deep dive into the gyrotonic at home. At home within you and in your physical home. 4 more. Woo, and then let that go. Settle down in whatever way feels best for you. It's this beautiful almost pulsation for the abdominals. So we're going to continue. You can stay as you are. I'm going to turn this way so you can see the next and final sequence here. Make sure we all have space to see. Oh, it's nice. Yes. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I do, keeping the neck at bay as much as we can. So now from here, we're going to take our palms out from under our pelvis and press down. A little bit wider, comfortably wide. It doesn't have to be a T, doesn't have to be any particular position, comfortably wide and grounded. And then from here, you might feel the difference. What we're going to do, I'm going to go to the left. So I'm going to do my skip, and I'm going to choose the flex point, but you can choose the flex, the point, anything again that keeps you moving smoothly and with ease. So then we do this side to side. Skip. And I'm still reaching up, and maybe it's like we're hopping the pelvis over. So you can scooch, you can hop, and we are moving the pelvis from one side to the next. And again, when we go to the right, we lengthen the right leg. When we go to the left, we lengthen the left. This is like, it is like stomach massage in Pilates land. It is getting into the guts there. Whoop. You can continue to let the leg tap down. One more each. We're going to add a center. Ooh, hello, fire in the belly. So then from here, we'll start whatever direction you want to choose. I'm preferring the left in this moment. And then once we come to center, we're going to do a little bit of a froggy or a big froggy. And then we lengthen, and that sends us either direction. So let's start with that. So let's start with the frog or diamond. Just bring open up your hips through the knees there by bending. And then lengthen, and as we lengthen, shoot, that sends us into the air, and take your skip. Send yourself up and then back down into the diamond. I'm using my arms quite a bit, so feel free to feel those shoulders, feel the elbows, even if the shoulders roll off a bit. Up, and switch directions. And up, and diamond down, and up, and skip. And really go for the up, melt, fly, reach, up, melt. Fly, shoop. And I realized the higher I go, the more my neck wants to work. So I'm gonna pull back a little bit and see if I can find that focus. So notice that for yourself as well. It's always about balancing the energy. One more cycle through. And then take a moment there. Last variation we're going to do, and make sure I have some room here. We're going to reach the legs up. Very similar. Now no bend in the knees. We externally rotate. We open as wide as we can. And then as we can even flex, as we zip up, shoot, that's the impetus to then take your skip. So let's do that together. Externally rotate, pressing down as easy as you can be. And really full in your awareness, just enjoying all the moving parts here. Open, zip up, send yourself up, and then skip to the diagonal. Up, lengthen out and center. Up, swivel those hips, over. Up, and center. Up, and over. Up, and center. Shoot, and over. You get those feet and ankles involved. It feels good. It's like they're helping us up, toenails to the sky. Up and open. Let's try the inhale up. I had to play with my breath there for a moment. One more cycle through. Shoop. And then find whatever opening position, happy baby, grabbing your feet, your calves, under your knees, and just let yourself have a moment here to receive the stretch, to let the abdominals release and breathe. And then excellent. I'm going to turn on my mat. You just bring yourself into a ball. And then from there, hands can be underneath or on top. Rock yourself up. And then lengthen. And again, rock back. And up. I'm going to stay on my diagonal here. My mats keep switching. My little 3.5-year-old was in here helping me keep the mats together, and he's not here. And checking in with the shoulders. It can be really nice and luxurious with whatever hairs you have. And one more there for you. I will meet you there. And then from here, open as wide as you, whoops, that was too wide. Open as wide as you can. Really finding the forwardness of your pelvis. And then, see how your pelvis has to move back to then close. And open. And close. And open. And close. And once more there. Open. Find it. Find the edge. Oh, yeah. And close. And hey, while we're here, we're in teaser. Let go of the arms. See what happens. Woo! And then perhaps do like I did and just rock back and let it go. Oh my goodness. Bravo. Deeply core connecting, deeply seed center connecting hamstrings. So bravo. Hope you enjoyed. Rub those hands together, giving yourself the energy, the vibration of gratitude, sending the elbows out, pressing the palms together. One deep breath into your belly, your ribs, your chest. Thanking your body home for showing up for you always, suspending at the top. Sigh of satisfaction, down and out. Gros bisous tout le monde. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.